Batman is busy analyzing a fleet of mercenaries in Ethiopia when he is interrupted by Alfred informing him of a rather stubborn houseguest. Carrie Kelly makes her second appearance, this time refusing to leave until she finds out why Damian stopped his classes. Though Bruce tells her Damian is away on a cruise, she seems skeptical, and after a meandering conversation about the Wayne's dog, she eventually leaves, but not before Alfred offers her a part-time job taking care of Titus. With Carrie gone, Bruce returns to his work. Accompanied by Red Hood, who had been recovering from Joker's toxin from Red Hood number 18, Batman heads to Ethiopia where he has tracked down the snipers Talia hired to hunt Damian. Using shock and awe, the duo let out some of their personal frustrations by flawlessly taking down the mercenaries. With that done, Batman takes Hood to Magdala Valley, decided where the Joker beat Jason Todd to death. At the site, Hood realized that Batman only brought him along on this mission to hopefully awaken a past memory that might aid him in bringing Damian back. Feeling betrayed, an angry Jason lashes out at the obsessed Batman, and Bruce gladly accepts Jason's challenge. But before their fight gets out of hand, Jason wisely walks away. The issue ends with a surprising page of the man holding a gun and flipping a coin.
So it was kind of strange seeing Two-Face at the end. I felt like the scene didn't really make any sense.
No, it was the most bizarre transition I've seen in a very long time, but it does lead into the next issue, which is called Bargaining. It seems to fit the theme of the 5 stages of grief that Bruce seems to be going through. We already had Denial, which we saw last issue with Frankenstein and Red Robin. This issue was all Rage. Next is Bargaining, and then we have Depression and Acceptance. I'm thinking Depression is going to be Nightwing, and then Acceptance, maybe it's going to be Carrie Kelly?
I think Acceptance more has to be the new Robin. And whether or not that's Carrie Kelly, I'm not so sure. I don't think it is, but
I think it could just be he accepts that there's no Robin, and Carrie Kelly's there to just ease the process. Because we obviously know from this issue that she's going to be there a lot more. She's going to be taking care of Titus. Though her scene with Bruce was so forced, it kind of detracted from the issue. Like, she just comes in and starts spouting off quotes from Shakespeare, making references to Hobson is from
Arthur.
Yeah, exactly, from 1981. So like, who knows about this stuff? And she's just
they remade that movie a few years ago.
Still, she just comes across as incredibly pretentious.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Carrie Kelly in both the last issue and this one, her inclusion in the DC universe just seems really forced to me, and kind of almost like a gimmick. So I'm not a huge fan.
I am a huge fan of Carrie Kelly, and her character seems to be a little different than what I remember. But
she's not like shooting firecrackers at everybody. So
I'm gonna give her some more time to, see if I like this iteration as much.
Why don't we jump though to like the main character in this issue though, besides Bruce, was Red Hood. It like picked up right after Red Hood and the Outlaws number 18, when Jason is kind of cured of the Joker toxin that was lined in his helmet. And like at first it seems like they're gonna kind of get back together and like be a family again, but then Bruce is just like almost using him, like
completely using him.
It's like he's just being nice to him so he could ask him for like a favor at the end.
Jason brings up the idea of trust in the issue while they're fighting. Bruce first brings up the point of a family always looks out for each other, and Jason comments about how a family also needs to earn each other's trust, to which Bruce actually responds that that's not necessarily the case, but then later in the issue, he completely betrays his trust.
By bringing him to the site of his death?
Exactly. Jason has been working so hard to move away from his past, and Bruce takes him right back there.
I think it's actually better, though, that they're not going to be all buddy-buddy again, because I kind of like how Jason is forming like this new family with Starfire and Arsenal.
Though what I did like about the scene was Bruce, basically just says, "Come at me, bro." That part was actually probably my favorite part of the issue.
I did like how they were fighting each other. I mean, Red Hood should legitimately be pissed. I mean, he's been revived by the Lazarus Pit for multiple years, and Batman really never made a massive effort to like bring him back into the fold. But then now that he needs a favor, they're bros again? I don't know.
And clearly Red Hood thinks of Bruce as like, a father figure. But then right now he's basically saying, Damian is more important than you. Yeah. I care about him more, so screw you. I need this. And I think all of the other Bat family members sort of are going to feel that. Last issue, he had a falling out with Red Robin because he got in his way. Now, this with Red Hood. I imagine he's going to have some problem with Barbara next issue.
Yeah, so this is like almost more Death of the Family than Death of the family. So is a grade for Batman and Robin number 20. What would you give it?
I give this issue a 3.5 out of 5 because I really like the Jason Todd and Bruce scene, the fight, but the Carrie Kelly scenes kind of pulled down the issue because I felt it was a little forced.
I'm going to give this issue 2.5 out of 5. I really felt like the whole issue itself was forced. The ending with Two-Face was bizarre. The fight between Red Hood and Batman was very unnecessary in my opinion. And Carrie Kelly, just in my opinion, has no place in this universe right now. I don't know what she's exactly here to do.
Thanks for watching B3 Comics review of Batman and Robin number 20. Before we go, we have a question for you.
We obviously have mixed opinions on Carrie Kelly, but do you guys want to see more of her?
You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like always, like what you see, give us a thumbs up.